Hi everyone, a superb Sunday for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere with me, and a splendid Saturday for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere. The reason why I titled tonight, If You Stand for Nothing, What's the Point? Is because as I've been going on my journey, I have been getting really dialed down with my principles and my ethics and my values and my beliefs and what I stand for and what I won't tolerate, what I won't put up with. And I feel that it is very important for you to know what it is that you stand for. What are you willing to fight for? What matters to you? What are your values? What are your ethics? What are your principles? And what are your beliefs? And sometimes what you'll find is that the people around you may not be aligned with what feels right to you. And what sometimes needs to happen is that you have to agree to disagree. But to be able to agree on something, or to be able to agree to disagree on something, you have to know truly within yourself what matters to you, what is important to you, what holds importance for you, and what is just wasting your time. And only when you are fully aligned with your values, your ethics, your principles, and your beliefs are you able to really stand your ground and connect with people who have the similar alignment to you, but also be able to weed out the people that just don't align with you. Every day, we're always having random people send us Facebook requests because we've got mutual friends. Every day, we're always being invited to someone's, private group because they've started in a network marketing business, and it all has to be private for them to be able to do their network marketing business. So every day we're being sent invites, join this group, join my group, join this group, join that group. And some of those groups might be things that you are interested in, so you will join them and check them out. And you might become a customer, and you might decide to do that business for yourself. But then there are others that it's like, I'm not interested. And for me, I actually like taking the time to send invitations one by one. I'm very specific about when I'm inviting someone to a group. There was a time where I was just like inviting everyone, but now I'm really conscious and being very aware of, who would be interested in being in this group and who would want to be interested in this group. And there are some groups that I have sent out invitations because I feel like it's something that would be of benefit to you. But in other smaller groups, I send an individual invitation because it's important to me that you have the choice, that you're actually being properly invited to something, like being invited to a wedding. So, principles for me is what you stand for. So, the issues that matter to you, where you stand on an issue, what you tolerate, and what just doesn't pass. And you may have had a time in your life where you didn't know yourself and you just phased into whoever that person was. I remember watching a scene of Eat, Pray, Love, and Liz and the new boyfriend David, they're having dinner with Liz's friends. And Liz's friends make an interesting observation that, hey Regan, made a really interesting observation that when Liz was with her husband, she kind of dressed similar to how her husband dressed. And now that she was with David, she seems to dress kind of how David dresses. And throughout Eat, Pray, Love, you really do actually see Liz lose herself to every guy that she's in an intimate relationship with. The only time where you see that Liz Gilbert is any semblance of being an individual with thoughts and feelings and emotions and not being guided is when she's in India at the ashram. So when you are lost, you try and look for inspiration from other people. How someone dresses, how someone walks, how someone talks, how someone holds themselves. Because you don't know yourself. You don't really know what you like. You don't really know what makes you happy. And that's what happens through empowered transformation. When we work together and we start really discovering who you are, what really matters to you, what the kick-ass life looks like to you, that's when you'll really discover what actually makes you happy, what actually grinds your gears and irritates you, what things actually do make you fulfilled and content, what things do actually piss you off and make you angry. What type of clothes do you actually like to wear? My whole life, I've worn hand-me-down clothes. There's been periods of my life where I've gone out to a shop and I've actually bought clothes for myself, but the majority of my wardrobe has always been hand-me-down clothes from people who are older than me. So that's why I'm getting help from a personal stylist to actually help me figure out what is my style, what clothes actually complement me, what clothes accentuate the good things about my body, and what clothes will actually conceal the parts of my body I'm working on to actually allow me to love the clothes I'm in. Because the clothes I wear at the moment, I'm okay with wearing them, but I certainly don't feel absolutely fabulous in what I wear. And I really do want to get back to that point, because loving what you wear and looking in the mirror and being, damn, I look good, for me, that's part of the kick-ass life. That every day you can look in the mirror and you love every aspect of yourself. You love how your makeup sits on your face. You love how you've done your hair for the day. You love the earrings you're choosing to wear for the day. You love the jewelry you're choosing to accessorize with for the day. And you love your outfit from head to toe. And that's why I'm getting help from a personal stylist, because I know I don't actually have any semblance of knowledge when it comes to fashion. And when you don't know something, you go out and you ask for help. And it's okay to ask for help, to manifest an aspect of your life that you know the end result. You know you want to look beautiful in your clothes, or you want to look handsome in your clothes, for you guys that are listening. You know that you want to have a wardrobe that, you know, serves you, whether you're being casual or dressed up, but you just don't know how to get there. And that's why I'm using a personal stylist. I know what the end result is for me, I just don't know how to get there myself. And that's why it's so important to know what your principles are, to know what you want your life to look like, what your standards are, what do you allow to be in your atmosphere, and what just has no place in your world. What are your ethics? What do you value? What do you believe in? Are you someone that you need to have materialistic objects? Are you someone that needs to have experiences and memories? Are you someone that for you owning a home is the ultimate dream? Or are you the kind of person that you would sell up everything and buy a caravan and go caravanning around your country? Your kick-ass life is what makes you happy. Your kick-ass life is what gets you up and out of bed, loving every aspect of your life. Your kick-ass life is you put your head on your pillow to go to sleep and you've had an absolutely amazing day. You've had amazing connections with your friends. You've had amazing connections with your family. All of your expenses are covered and paid for. You are totally confident and totally empowered within yourself. You have the relationship that you want with your partner. You have the relationship that you want with your kids. You are healthy and nutritious, and you're full of energy. You're full of life because you're living life on your terms. You are doing what you want, when you want, with who you want to work with, and on your terms. That's the kick-ass life. And to have the kick-ass life, you really have to know yourself. You have to know what you really want your life to look like. You have to know what you really need your life to look like. You have to know what lights you up and allows you to be on fire for your life, but you also need to know what holds you back and makes you dim and, go into the shadows. You need to know that. You need to be so in tune with that. At the start of this year, I did a 90-day self-development course. Each day was a 10 to 15 minute live video, and it was a task. And each day, each block was focused on a different area of understanding. So personal development, growth, mindset. And our very first activity was we had to pick our word for the year. And at the start of the year, my word was consistency. Because last year and all the years prior, I had the terrible habit of starting something and not finishing it. But I was determined that this year I would consistently start something and consistently finish it. Consistently start something, consistently finish it. Because to me, consistency is what allows you to develop habits. And when you develop habits that serve you, you create rituals and routines. And when you have rituals and routines, that's when you can start manifesting your dream life into reality. That's when you can start putting the wheels into motion to lead the kick-ass life. When you really know what you're chasing. When you really know what your dream life looks like in detail, and then start putting the wheels into motion to making it happen. But it all comes back to your principles, your values, your ethics, your beliefs. It all comes back to, what do you stand for? What matters to you? What lights you up? What inspires you? What are you passionate about? And sometimes you need to think about the things that you've put on the back burner. Like you wanted to do this, but you got married. Or you wanted to do this, but you had kids. Or you wanted to do this, but a family member got sick. Something happened to make you put your dreams on the back burner. And I would ask you to go and have a look at the things that are on your back burner. What things have you put up on a shelf? What things are you trying to push to the back of your mind and forget about? What things is your heart screaming to you to pursue? Do you need to learn another language? Do you need to learn a musical instrument? Do you need to learn to cook? Do you need to learn to sew? Do you need to learn how to renovate a house and get into the flipping business, that you buy a house and you renovate it and you sell it for a profit? You know, is that something that your heart's yearning for? Have you just gone into a job or into a career because it pays the bills and you're good at it, but it's not something you look forward to? It's not something you're passionate about. What is the career that you're passionate about? And you might be sitting there and thinking, Amy, the thing I'm passionate about, there's no money in it. So many people have started businesses from nothing, and they are now empires because they tapped into their passion, and their passion was a niche, and there was a market for their niche, and they feed into it. So stop thinking that your passions don't matter. Stop thinking that what lights you up and what brings you joy is not worth pursuing. Stop listening to other people tell you how your life should look, how you should live your life. Because a lot of people are scared of success. A lot of people are scared of someone fulfilling their dreams. Do you want me to tell you why the people in your life don't want you to succeed? Would you like to know why people in your life want you to stay mediocre? Because if you can do it, they can do it. And it scares the shit out of them that if they just put in a little bit of work and they just try, they can have everything they want. And it scares them shitless that their dream is so close if they just put a little bit of effort in. No one's going to hand you your dream life. No one's going to hand you your dream job. You're not just going to walk into a building and they're like, oh, we like you, here's a job for you. You have to go for the job interview. You have to present yourself at the job interview. You have to prove, hey Rosetta, you have to prove why you're worthy of the job. No one's just going to hand you the keys to a house. You have to prove that you can make the repayments every week or every month. No one's just going to hand you a business. You have to prove that you can bring in the clientele. You have to prove that you can sell the product. You have to prove that you know what you're talking about. You can't just walk into a beauty salon and do the services. You have to know about the skin and anatomy and physiology, and you have to know how to use the machines. You can't just walk into a hair salon and start cutting someone's hair. You have to know about the matrix, and you have to know about the shaft, and you have to know about, how hair reacts to chemicals and color. And that's the same with every aspect of your life. No one is just going to, here's your dreams into reality. You have to want them, but you have to work for them. And that all comes back to, what do you stand for? What matters to you? What is worth fighting for? Is it worth staying where you are? And you're always struggling to pay the bills. You don't know how you're going to get through to next week. Is it okay for you to always be saying no to your kids? No, we can't go on holiday. No, I can't buy you a new dress. No, I can't buy you new shoes. No. Is it okay to do that? Is it okay for you to be stuck and miserable and tired and exhausted? I don't think so. I think you want more. I think you want the kick-ass life. You don't know how to make it happen. But it's not your job to know the how. It's your job to know why. Why do you want to say yes to your children? Why do you want next week's bills covered and taken care of? And you are riding into next week prosperous and abundant. Why does it mean so much to have your dream job as the job that pays your bills? Why does it mean so much to own your own home or to caravan around Australia or the country that you're living in? Because I know some of you beautiful friends, you're in New Zealand, you're in the UK, you're in America. So don't worry about how your dream life becomes your reality. Worry about why does it mean so much to you. Worry about what you stand for, what matters to you. And I know it's scary. I know it's scary to put yourself first because you've probably spent your whole life putting your parents first, putting your siblings first, putting your partner first, putting your children first, putting your friends first. I'm probably asking you to do something you've never done in your life. I'm asking you to really tap into what makes you happy, what lights you up, what just makes you, a Mexican jumping bean, that you have this glow about you, you have this energy about you, you have this radiance about you. People just are attracted to you. And sometimes you're like, I don't know why people want to be around me. I just know that people seem to like to be around me. When you have energy, when you have radiance, when you have glow, when people are just magnetized to you, it's because you know who you are. You know what matters to you. You know what you stand for. You know that, these type of people are allowed in your atmosphere, and these type of people just, no, not allowed in my atmosphere, not happening, just bye-bye. When you know who you are, when you know what matters to you, when you know what you stand for, everything is possible. Now, I'm not promising that it's easy, because it's beeping hard. It's beeping hard to chase after your dreams. It's scary to chase after your dreams because you've got your naysayers, you've got your judges, you've got your critics, you've got your family, you've got your friends. Like, it seems like some people are for you and it's like, come on, you can do this. And everyone else is like, this is going to blow up in your face and I'm going to be able to turn around and say, I told you so. It's scary. It is scary manifesting your dream life. But I want you to visualize a day in your dream life. Close your eyes. Come on a journey with me. Okay? You are waking up when you want to wake up. You are doing what you want to do. Everything in your day benefits you in some way. It brings you joy, it brings you fulfillment, it makes you content, it makes you happy, it feeds into your giving heart, whatever you're doing allows you to serve others, and it just makes you feel good. You don't have to be anywhere that you don't want to be. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. Everything in your calendar you have chosen is in your calendar because you want it to be in your calendar. Everything that is on your to-do list is on your to-do list because you want it to be there, because it serves you. It serves and fulfills a purpose for you. Your children are happy and healthy. And they're not spoiled, but they're not missing out on anything. You and your partner are like at a next level of your relationship. You are more in love than when you first started dating. And every day you just seem to fall more and more in love. Keep your eyes closed. Keep seeing this day, your dream life. Everything is taken care of. If you hate cleaning, you have a housekeeper. If you hate doing the gardening, you have a gardener. If you hate driving here, there, and everywhere, you have a chauffeur. Keep your eyes closed. Keep seeing your dream life. You are going where you want to go. You're doing what you want to do. You're living your kick-ass life. You're living life on your terms. How are you feeling? Does it feel good? Do you want it? Do you want that dream life? Open your eyes. Write in the comments. How does that make you feel? Thinking about your dream life. Living life on your terms. How does it feel? Feels amazing. Now come back to your current reality. How does it feel when the bills come in and you're not really sure how you're paying it? How does it feel that you're maxing out the credit cards, that you owe your parents money, or you owe friends money, or you owe your grandparents money? How does it feel that you can't do the things that you want to do? How does it feel when you're lost? It's awful. It's, the pain. Oh, I'm feeling it. It's okay. Grab some tissues. I feel you. I feel you. I've struck a chord, and I'm not sorry. I am hugging you through the screen. I am embracing you for hitting that chord. Whew. Oh man, it hurts. Hey Zoe, that feeling that you're stuck, that feeling that your dream life is so far out of reach. It's not. I'm here holding your hand, telling you that your dream life is within your grasp. All you need is guidance and direction on your why. And once your why is so powerful, once your why is so ingrained into every aspect of your life, your dream life has no option but to gravitate towards you. It magnetizes itself to you because your dream life is like, oh, she wants me. Oh, he wants me. Oh, she's going to work for me. Oh, he's going to work for me. Oh, she wants this to happen. The how is scary. But once you know the why, the how just happens. But it all comes back to, what do you stand for? What matters to you? I want you to take some deep breaths in because I'm still feeling that pain. I really pulled on someone's heartstrings. My words cut you deep. That the situation you're in is not the situation that you want, and that you know that there is a better life available to you. You just don't know how to make it happen. I'm here to show you. I am here to guide your way. Take some deep breaths. Wipe the tears away. It's okay. It's okay to feel It's okay if I knock the wind out of you, that, you know, we're thinking about this dream life and it's so beautiful, and then I knock you into reality. It's like, Amy, what did you do to me? I'm here and I love you and you're amazing. And together we can make your dream life a reality. Partnering together, taking it one step at a time, and magnetizing your dream life into your reality. I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. I always value and appreciate you taking time out of your evening or time out of your morning to be with me. I really do value and appreciate that you are always here engaging and interacting with me. You really are the highlight of my day, and I always look forward to my evening sessions with you. I look forward to tomorrow night's session. As I always say, I never pre-plan the next day's session. I always tap into universe during the day, and universe always speaks through me to you as to what you need to hear. So I really look forward to joining you tomorrow night. Have a superb Sunday for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere with me. Have a splendid Saturday for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere. As always, be safe, be well, much love.